Hey guys, we're just going to have a little bit of a variance in rules when it comes to the submission wrestling side of the house for the Newaza Fights Inception tournament. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over certain things that maybe were illegal in the gi but are going to be legal in Nogi, but also advanced division type stuff. So one thing I want to say for all of the Nogi division and gi divisions for the kids is we want to have a tournament that this tournament is going to help people who want to, maybe they're sambo guys or they're judo guys or whatever the case may be. We want them all to be able to compete under rules and have the guys be able to compete from different backgrounds in the submission wrestling side of the house. So we're going to have some rules that are still be a little bit different than the BJJ gi side of the house. And so therefore, if you want to stick to those rules, then stick in the gi side. If you want to just stick to the submission wrestling rules, or if you want to do both, it's up to you. But at least we have these videos up so you guys can know what your kids are going to be involved in and know the rules of the tournament, so that way you guys can hit replay, watch it again, and you'll be able to go from there. So one of the first things I want to say that's different, we'll talk about what's different starting guard, that's different than what is able to happen in the gi. So sit down. So I'll be able to do front guillotines, whether I have a guillotine from guard or any type of guillotine where I'm from the front, so I can take it from standing. I can do any guard guillotine or whatnot, mounted guillotine. I can do that. Now that's legal. It's illegal in the BJJ portion. In the submission wrestling portion, it's going to be legal. Same thing with omoplatas. And so this was illegal in the gi side of the house for kids, but it's legal in the submission wrestling side of the house. So I can start to attack the shoulder, use it for a sweep, or use it to start to submit the guy. You can attack omoplatas. One last thing is triangles. Now it doesn't matter if it's triangle from any position. Right now I'm just showing you from guard, but if I have a triangle and in the gi side of the house, I'm not allowed to attack and pull the head down. So I'm going to have to finish my triangles like this, very traditionally, here or here like this, so I can finish here. Now in the submission wrestling side of the house, I can pull the head down. So I'll be able to pull the head down and get the submission in the submission wrestling side. Gi side, I'm over here, traditional IBJJF rules. Submission wrestling side, I'm going to stay here and I'll be able to pull the head. Well, whether I'm pushing the arm and pulling the head, two hands on the head, foot and head, however you're going to finish it, you're able to pull the head down with the kids divisions. Okay, it doesn't matter what age. So we have that ability. Now, another thing that's illegal that we'll talk about the illegal things that are going to happen in the submission wrestling side of the house, and especially this goes all the way to juveniles. This is tiny kids, preteen, teen, and juvenile that I'm talking about right now. All right. Something else that's illegal is going to be wrist locks. Now, however you're going to do a wrist lock doesn't matter, but I can't attack this joint right here in any of the kids divisions and be able to submit him here with his wrist. So we can't do that at all. Okay, it's too weak, and the kids will get injured too fast. So when the kid slams it or cranks it, there's no time to tap for him. It's very dangerous for those kids here. So we're still going to have no wrist locks in the kids category. Something that we will have be illegal as well on your back. Something we'll have be illegal as well is going to be neck cranks. You can't do any kind of neck crank. So say I were to be mounted and have like a full Nelson type of deal, I can't have any style of neck cranks like this or any other cranks. It has to involve a choke. And what I mean by that is like a guillotine, or let's say a gator underneath here. Let's say a gator roll, some people call it an anaconda. So if I'm coming over here and I start to, so this is involving a choke, and almost everybody in grappling knows this. So I'm able to run towards them, hook a leg or whatnot. So I do manipulate the neck a little bit, but there is a choke involved. So it can't be a pure neck crank. It has to involve a choke. Okay, whether like a Darce or Bravo, gator roll, I mean, it has to, an arm triangle has to involve a choke in it. It can't just be a straight neck crank. Neck cranks are illegal. All right, and leg locks, except for teens, which is 13, 14, and 15, and juvenile, which is 16 and 17, except for advanced in those two divisions. Okay, I believe the teens is 3 years and above, and then once you get to juvenile, it's 5 years and above. But for the advanced divisions only are they able to do leg locks. There's no heel hooks, no toe holds, no knee bars, no calf crushes, no ankle locks, no nothing except for teens advanced and juveniles advanced. Okay, and the only thing that are allowed in those two is straight ankle and straight knee. So if I have an ankle lock, for example, I could be here and I could have my ankle lock, and it's a straight ankle lock. I'm not allowed to reap the hip or anything like that. I can get my ankle lock and I have a straight ankle lock. That's it. That's the only thing that's allowed. Okay. Now there's different styles of straight ankle locks, but it has to be here. No reaping, no nothing like that. Like similar to IWDF, as long as it doesn't affect this knee. Now I can't go this way. I can't reap over that way. I'll show it to you on the other leg. You guys can see on the camera better. I can't reap his leg or his hip this way, starting to affect the knee. So my ankle lock will be straight, or it can be out this way as well, because it doesn't affect the knee when I turn the other way. Straight ankle lock, and the last one's going to be straight knee bar. He's on his back. For example, I'm here. I step over and I get my knee bar and I lock his leg up. Straight leg lock. I also want to ensure the kids know, this is weird for a little bit for the camera, that I don't want it to be turned at all. If we see this happening where he's doing a knee bar and his arm or his hips are going towards his knee that way, we want to ensure that there's an actual straight knee bar, just like you would do on an arm lock, making the knee go backwards. And so we'll control it here. Straight ankle lock and straight knee bar are the only two leg locks that are allowed at the expert, advanced, highest level that you can be in teens, 13, 14, and 15, and juveniles, 16 and 17.